Oh my god, I am completely wrecked. It is day what feels like a million of my husband being out of town. I actually slept really good last night, but I did start my period. I do have a migraine. I have PCOS, so I'm one of those girlies that like day one of my period feels like, you know when you're watching a movie and like a bomb goes off, it's like all quiet except for that like high pitch. That's like what being on my period feels like. Anyway, I hate to break it to you guys, but getting ready really just does make you feel better. So yeah. Despite me being exhausted, we really did have a nice time. Probably should have started with this. But some things that like definitely saved my ass throughout this process were obviously like grocery delivery. Even still, I did manage to find myself in a grocery store like every single day as per usual. I kept it so simple in the kitchen. So by that I mean like we did things like pizza, sandwiches, quesadillas, that sort of stuff for dinner. I ordered the kids' school lunch as much as possible, and then I also sent my two younger kids who have lunch provided for them at their institutions as much as possible. But then also I did keep them home quite a bit as well, because sometimes it's just easier to keep them than it is to get them out the door. Let's be honest. That I realized was definitely like the hardest part about solo parenting. Trying to break up the fights is extremely hard. Managing all the messes is just not possible. But the thing that stressed me out the most was trying to get all the kids out the door by a certain time. It makes me want to like go off the grid and like unschool my children. Screen time rules didn't entirely go out the window, but pretty close. And I'm not sure if my kids will ever neurologically recover from that. I'm just kidding. I hope. I almost forgot. The best thing I did for myself was pretty much as soon as my husband told me he was going out of town, anytime we had like leftovers of a delicious, nutritious meal, I popped those babies in a Tupperware and put it in the freezer. So there were some really rough days here where I actually managed to have like a nourishing homemade meal, and that was really lovely. Anyway, I've never been more serious when I say I will never do this again. Nope, don't recommend it, don't do it. Do not do it. But I hope these tips help.